All right, how's it going, everybody? This is Jose Trujillo, world's greatest living artist. I hope that you're all doing fantastic. I just wanted to show you guys a little evolution of this painting. I started without you. I apologize for that. I tend to do that from time to time. But nevertheless, here I am, and I want to continue this piece. That way you guys can see what I'm doing here. I'm using a number 10 brush. This is a flat Simmons. What is it called? Simply Simmons. It's the brand of this brush. Simply Simmons. For those of you who have been asking me about the brands of the brushes, this is the one I like to use the most. Now, there's a reason why I like to use the most. I'm not big on brushes. This brush is about $3, I think. Maybe 4 tops. So I'm not big on brushes. And so you'll see me use this type of brushes from time to time. Lately, I've been using them a lot. So here we go. Let me continue this painting. I'm going to mix a little bit of gray. And I just want to sort of kiss this, right? Just touch it right here very softly in certain areas. Now, why am I putting gray here? The reason why I'm putting gray is because I believe... All right, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. So I like to put a little bit of gray just to kind of rest the eye. I believe that gray can rest the eye. You know, and the gray is tinted. The gray is also tinted. So just a little thing that I like to do. A little quick reminder, guys, for those of you who haven't jumped in my oil painting commission special, I'm doing a special. I'm running a special right now of a 16 by 20 inches oil on canvas. Okay, this painting, a commission this size goes for $1,200, and people gladly pay them. But I've also noticed that lots of people that see my work maybe yet don't trust me, or yet haven't had the opportunity to own one of my pieces. And so rather than get them to make an investment of $1,200 on a painting that size, I want to open the doors for people that really love my work. Now, if you don't love my work, I highly suggest that you take a look at my work first. If you're not aware, I guess, not love. If you don't love my work, this commission's probably not for you, and that's okay. But if you love my work, if you love what I'm doing here, and you are not very familiar with it, check out some of my videos. Check out some of my paintings on Instagram. Check out if you're watching this on YouTube, check out some of my paintings on Instagram or Etsy or eBay, especially the ones on Instagram, because I've taken the photographs, I think, a little bit better, and that way you can see what I paint like. Now, I'm not going to take commissions forever, so this commissions anyways. I usually, when I do this commissions, I get saturated right away, and they take me a little bit longer. They're taking me a little bit longer, or sometimes a lot longer, to finish. And so I'm trying to not take as many. But if you really want one, send me a message, DM me, and we'll make it happen. All right, so let me go and do a background. Now that I did my pitch, I love doing my pitch. Now that I did my pitch, let me go through the background. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a light blue and purple, but it's got to be light. I don't want it competing with the painting. Right? It's either got to be very light or it's got to be dark. And what I mean by light is that I'm going to tint it. I don't want it to be bright. Either way, I don't want it to be bright. Right? Because I'm making the paint, the flower, bright already. So here's a little cute, fun little trick, I guess. Let's call it that. When you're using a limited palette, it's always good to think about the color wheel a little bit. You know, those of you who haven't done that, just pick up a color wheel and play with it a little bit and see the colors that complement, and just kind of kiss the painting with that, or use the main color, in this case being yellow or orange, right? And then as the either foreground or background, right? So in this case, I'm using yellow and orange as the foreground, meaning the main subject. And then a little bit of purple, right? A little bit of purple, a little bit of blue, some gray in there to rest the eye as the background. That way you don't go wrong with color, if you're ever afraid of that. Look at that. Ooh la la, mucho Francois. And there it is, guys. There's my beautiful little flower right here. Let me sign this. It's all, for me, it's all the brush, all of it is in the brush stroke. I take pride in that because it's taken me years to surrender to the brush, right? It's for me, it's sort of, you have to surrender to it, and so every day I have to surrender to it. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm really good, I'm great at this. No, it's every day there needs to be a constant surrendering to it, and that's how I look at it, anyways. And the way that I achieve this surrendering that I call is by practice. There's none other but practice. Lots of practice, lots of hours, and that's how it's done for me. All right, guys, I'll leave you with that. My name is Jose Trujillo. Take care, and if you like this, comment, like it, share it. I don't know, whatever you please. All right, take care. Adios.